Hi, everyone on YouTube. It's me again, and welcome to another life discussion of 2023. So, I want to apologize for not uploading any new video content on my YouTube channel today. So, with that truth being told, let's jump right into this kind of discussion. So, look, it's now officially brought to my attention that some of us good individuals are feeling discouraged and feeling mentally unstable to where we're going to use bad habits of a clean slate. Now, keep in mind, I've seen a lot of good individuals who, I don't want to say this bad term, but abused. See, I've seen a lot of this happen around in reality. Like, there are good kids who are good who turned literally mentally ill because of the diagnostics they went through, or it's because of the parents' history of them being abused by their parents, and so on and so forth. And now all of a sudden, here I am on YouTube viewing viewing this, and it's not and what's going on is that there's a lot of things going on that's bad. Like, I'm seeing a lot of videos of TikToks of why are kids being so spoiled and why are parents disciplining their kids the wrong way. And now, see, that's not the thing. That is only one of the initial issue here. What I'm seeing is that I'm seeing relationships of good guys are being rejected by the women that they wanted to be in a relationship with. And now all of a sudden the guys are saying, saying, why is why is this girl going out with this guy? He's not even a good person. And then all of a sudden we're seeing other girls, like other guys, who are like the bullies and Chad's like, sorry, champ, but better luck next time. See, the thing is though, that's what's getting on my case right there. That's what makes me feel upset. It's like what it's like what Danica Marie would say, like, pass me chicks and pick me chicks. See, the difference between a pass me chick and a pick me chick is, see, the pass me chicks are more of the whole, like, if the man don't have the money, or if he's not rich, or he's not making any figures in his life, that she's gonna move on to the other guy. Now, apparently, there's certain things behind there. There's one thing that I know about this is that a lot of us good people and individuals are trying to make up for what we've done. Like, we're trying to do the right thing. Now, keep in mind, if you guys were, let's say, like, if we were back in school, right? Let's say, like, we were the good guys. Now, the bullies, either male or female, they're gonna attack us so they can, like, keep bullying us until a certain extent, right? Now, keep in mind, this is just like in school years as adult individuals. Now, whenever we don't, now it's like this: we're the nerds, and we get bullied for no apparent reason. Okay, yeah, sometimes we put up with it, and sometimes we don't put up with it. See, bullies will always bully you to an extent to the point where you either are going to kill yourself or, okay, excuse me, I didn't mean to say that, but it is true. Bullying gets out of control to the point where people are going to commit suicide, while others were seeking guidance and help because of the bully that bullied them. And trust me, it goes on, so on, so on, and so on, and so on, and so forth. It keeps going until the point and it's too late. Do you know the alternate route is of getting bullied? the bullied ones will end up getting revenge. Oh, trust me. If you think us watching anime or cartoon shows where the nerd gets bullied to the point where he's gonna be misguided or worse, misled, oh, trust me. I've seen this happen a lot on TV. Now, keep in mind, the more of the people gets bullied, sooner or later, the predator will become the prey, and the prey becomes the predator, him or herself. And trust me, I've seen this happen a lot. Now, regards to what the relationships are in these current times is that certain men who were bullies and individuals who got the girl, well, let's just say this, man. A lot of those kind of guys, they kind of pulled the abuse on these women who were good looking, sure had interest in them for a bad boy, but now all of a sudden, those kind of guys who were bullies and the women who take up the guys who were like bullies, there's one thing you probably don't want to hear, and I know it's kind of wrong for me to say it. They either got locked up or worse, their lives were taken from them or ended, killed off. Now, keep in mind, the word kill is very strong. I don't like to say that word a lot. And keep in mind, I've seen a lot of men who do go on relationships with these women, and some of these women who go after these good looking guys, but were literally just secretly sundowners, as in good by day, but secretly dark by night. And a lot of us good people and individuals who are smart were misguided. Yes, a lot of us were misguided because we too were bullied. I myself included, I was bullied. And yeah, I was the bully too back in the day. I was mischievous. I'm not gonna lie, I was mischievous, but I wasn't no bully to an extent to where I was going to attack people and I get the karma back. Oh, trust me. Now, I was mischievous, but I got some discipline knocked into me. But I'm not that kind of guy, you know? I'm not that kind of guy that's gonna bully. See, I changed for the better now. Growing up as a good individual, I changed for the better. Sure, I procrastinate. Sure, I do make excuses. Sure, looking back on it, I did make a lot of mistakes. Yes, I'll admit, I did make a lot of mistakes. But sometimes some certain mistakes come with a heavy price of owning up to it. And yes, I do own up to my mistakes. I'm not gonna lie, I lied and I did cheat and I did make mistakes. Yes. Sometimes cheating my way to victory is not the right thing for me. But all in reality, though, the only thing I could do is tell the truth. And yes, I'll admit, I am telling the truth. But here's the truth, though. What really goes on in my life is something different. Now, here's a comparison of what misguided individuals do when they're after the bullying and after they've gone through some abuse. And there are some basic bad habits. Well, I don't want to go in too dark and too deep into something that's dark, but I'm going to go ahead and try not to get into serious trouble. Now, keep in mind, this is YouTube 2023, not the hub or not World Star Hip Hop, but this is true. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. People who are misguided and are mentally hurt and disabled and ill, they will use certain bad habits to try and quell it. Okay, one of them is doing drugs. And the other half, some people will try to find some certain drug to try to quell themselves from the mistakes that's been happened to them, and that they too had created the accidental um habit. And then there's self-harm, like say cutting yourself or burning yourself with a lighter, and mainly cutting yourself with a knife. And that kind of hurts. Yes. That's one of the bad habits. Oh, but here's the crucial one. The painful one is also drinking alcohol, like alcohol substance abuse. Now, a lot of people who had these kind of bad habits really did a number on themselves like that. And some of them ended up going to hospitals, and the painful, and a majority of good people who were going through some mm, mental challenges also accidentally ended their lives. They took their own lives, and majority of parents who didn't see this and were saddened, while others who of these parents who thought they cared but they never did, they kind of paid a heavy price by getting locked up and losing their parental rights to have any future kids. I've seen a lot of suicidal videos on YouTube to ensure that there was a lot of things going on in life, and there was no cure for any individuals, but there were educational videos that I've seen that a lot of people have taken in by out of experience. And yes, I've seen good YouTube videos about how to prevent yourself from going through suicide, like the best way to clean out these bad habits in your mental state. See, now regards to these relationships between the man and the woman is that, like, yeah, we are imperfect people. But the reason why there are a lot of toxic relationships between the man and the woman is because the habits they had, the history they had, and the history between their family that they had. It's like history is repeating itself. But others who actually found the way to stop the history from repeating itself with that bad loop, good praise to all of you guys for good for all of you good people out there who broke the loop, and praise the heavenly Father for your work, and that's a good thing. But others who are stuck in that loop, make sure you, like, don't don't bottle it in, okay? See, people who are mentally disabled, like I myself included, we all got to understand that it's just not right to bottle in emotions. It just doesn't feel right. In relationships, now keep in mind, if the man is a toxic person and he's doing all this kind of chaotic thing to you, people, to you good individual females out there, leave him, cut him off. Like, cut that person out of your life. Don't call him, don't text him, don't even add him on your social media. And girl, and men, if the woman is toxic and you know you tried your best to be a faithful person to that, a faithful man to that woman, and if she's doing the same thing to like any one of her past exes who were toxic in her life who was doing it to you, you do the exact same thing. Cut them out, because narcissistic couples, exes, or what do you ever call them, they're not going to change for the better. It's like this guy Philip Scott that would say, a leopard never changes its stripes or rosettes, if you would might say. Now, I've seen videos like this, like men are going their own way, or MGTOW, and modern women are crying because they made so many mistakes in their lives to the man that was faithful with. They just dumped them for the bigger, better deal, or BBD, to put it at that. I'm not gonna lie. I ran into certain women out there on social media that kind of tried to have the bigger, better deal off of me, and look what happened. And no, I'm not saying no names of what woman I went out with, but I'm gonna let you know on a little secret. any woman like on dating apps that I thought that were real people, they may be real, but their mindset is not right. See, all you okay, I would expect that I would hear a, oh, okay, I'll wait till you get here and I can't wait to meet you. Or hey, I'll see you when you get here. Okay, something like that. I would be expecting that. But you know what I end up getting? Results like this. Like, hey, I don't have no gas in my car. Could you please send me $50 to purchase to actually buy some gas money? Or oh, I don't have any groceries. Do you have any money so I can so to buy groceries so we can have something to do? So we can have some food? Do you know what that is? Gold digging, money hounding. And trust me on this one. I've encountered a few of them. And do you know what the crazy part is? Through that is hookups. Now, why would you want to? Now, why would certain women on social media want to do hookups? See, to be honest with you, that's disrespect. Now, if you love a man so much in real life, you need to learn that men are not ATMs for broke women who don't even know how to respect themselves. They got so self-entitled, they forgot that they have lost what real women are back through the 50s, through the 70s, 80s, 90s, heck, even early 2000s. And majority of these women who did not take up these kind of lifestyles or being self-entitled or being a narcissist or being a racist or coloristic person or even somewhat of a boss A, B, women like that who stick to the golden rule, those are the ones who got fortunate. They got the man they wanted. And the men who loved them for who they really were and started picking up a good pace, they got that. Yeah. So all the good women out there who are kind-hearted did not take up these self-entitlement and being a boss AB or being a narcissist or a toxic person. Those kind of women right there who did good on those reputations, that is like a true wife figure. And they got fortunate. And men who go with these women, they got fortunate too. But all you get on social media is these self-entitled females saying that if the man ain't paying me, then he doesn't deserve me. Like I'm the prize or I'm the table. First of all, you're not. Secondly, the man ain't the table either. Now, guys, if y'all claiming yourself, y'all being so self-entitled, and you think that it's gonna be easy to pull a fast one on these women, it's not. It's just like when Mariah Carey was saying, if you think you're lonely now, well, guess what? Wait until a few years pass and it's a wrap. It's done. Yeah, so basically, you messed up. Ain't no way you're going to get out of that one. But the regards of this is a real relationship is not based on money. See, if you're just going to go out on a date with, go be in love with this person, there has to be certain traits that an asset that should befall on a man and on a woman: love, trust, respect, loyalty, kind heartedness. And a bond, these assets, right? These five assets right here, those should be only in there for that person. And plus, I've seen a lot of men who were good looking, kind hearted, and hardworking kind of people. They tried to look their best. Sure, they look a bit chunky, they're not as tall as you think they are, and they're not so, they don't have like a high paying job. And sure, a lot of us don't make six figures, but a majority of us are living good lives now. And yet we get passed up we're not doing the right, we're not doing anything for them. And that's just wrong. And I've seen a lot of men pass up women too, because I see a lot of women reject a lot of men are rejecting a lot of women because they don't want to deal with the whole mama baby mama drama, and a lot of us men don't want to be dating single moms because majority of them say that they want to be in a relationship with a man, but they have to have the requirements of having to with the kid. Like, keep in mind, if you have at least three, four, or five kids, oh heavens no. A man can't do that. A man can't take care of five kids if it can't take up to three, four, or five kids that have already been gone through that. But I got two cousins that are in a relationship with each other. And my big cousin, who is a mother of three kids, she's doing okay with my cousin, who may be younger than me, but hey, he's doing his best to provide for that person. Now, those two, now other men who don't want to date these single mothers, but keep in mind, the ones who the men who can't date single mothers, because a majority of them are toxic. But excluding my two cousins who have three kids, these two in my family circle, these ones I can respect because they worked hard and long trying to provide for them. Yeah, my cousins tried their hardest, and that's an example of showing you a lot of people around good men and kind single mothers that even if the man is not biological, and even if the man wants to date a single mom who's literally so kind-hearted, that's showing you guys that there is hope for the kids. To all you single moms out there, if you are trying to find the right man to settle down with, and even if your ex is a jerk and is the father of your kids, sometimes you often have to cut him off because narcissistic fathers, deadbeat dads, are considered to be jerks anyway. Now, to all you good, kind hearted men out there who are dating single moms, and you're doing the best you can to look after those single moms who are also specifically kind hearted, keep up the good work because these women are going to need all the help they can get from you. Heavens, even if the kids are actually adults and they're actually moving out on their own, just remember, uh, show them honor and let them gain your respect and appreciate the things you did for them. So, yeah, moral in this video: narcissism, racism, colorism, and of course, toxicity in relationships will never last, because once you hurt a good individual for he or she truly is from inside and out, you will expect the worst outcome in your life. And it's just like Raiden from Mortal Kombat would say, there are fates worse than death. And when he said that, it meant there are things far worse than what you would go through in life. Chaotic moments and brutal events, even in relationships. So yeah, that's my that's my conclusion of this video. And I apologize if it's long. Give this video a comment and like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more life discussion videos. So tune in next time, okay? Peace.